Hey y'all, this is Marley K. Hope y'all are well. Got something that I want to put on your radar. You really need to pay attention to this because there is certain language being used that could get the 25th Amendment brought out on Pawpaw and have your first fake black, whatever you want to call her, female president right at the end of this thing, so they can say they had their first black male, first black female, biracial people, not African American black. They can't do that. That's too much like, right, we might change some stuff. So there's a strong possibility to help get her out of the way, get in whoever they want to get in on the Democratic ticket for the upcoming election, or this could just be the beginning of chaos. But I do not take lightly the fact that they talked about the president's memory in an official government document of a sitting president. This is huge. It is going to be like a Ronald Reagan moment. I don't know what folks are going to do. I don't know if Papa's party going to throw him under the bus, or if this is going to coincide with the impeachment stuff and then Democrats will go along and vote and support the impeachment so they can get him out of office and then move Miss Skiwi into the presidency and then move I think Hakeem Jeffries would be next in line. So I guess he would go up to be vice president. I don't know. I'm not sure how this would work. But y'all need to pay attention to this because this can be the beginning of the chaos that they have been talking about. And because there's nobody else running on the Democratic ticket against him, then you got to really pay attention to who they're going to try to scooch into that position to go against Code 45. Because Code 45 right now is unstoppable. It don't matter what nobody say. People are just supporting him, or nobody at all on the Republican ticket. So listen to the question that the reporter asked, and it comes out of an official government document citing something related to classified documents found at his home, the removal of them, him justifying it. And again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care one way or the other. I think everybody does take stuff home. Hillary Clinton did it. They didn't do nothing to her. Trump did it. They vilifying him. This dude doing it, he's just an old man. So, the system is selective when they want to be selective because everything is rigged. So we just gotta understand this is what it is. But as far as we are concerned, because we, true Israel and Gentiles who cleave unto us, this is the chaos that will make us collateral damage. So this is why I'm talking about it, because when this happens, I'm just a firm believer they don't have all these black people in position for nothing. And I think black people are going to be the people in position, the faces who are going to be in position when all these things start falling apart. And when they start coming after us, it's going to look like they are coming after us when in reality, this whole thing has been orchestrated for a long time. So a lot of it is optics. A lot of it is, causing us to, I guess, defile ourselves or debase ourselves because we are so gullible and we will chase after people who look like us, even though those people are not of us, because we don't really know who we are. So in any event, let's get into this video from Paw Paw Baby.
Something the special counsel said in his report is that one of the reasons you were not charged is because, in his description, you are a well-meaning elderly man with a poor memory.
I'm well-meaning.
Okay, now the special counsel said this about a sitting governor. And I don't know if y'all know about the 25th Amendment and how difficult it is to use it to impeach or remove a sitting president. Um, it's never been done, from my understanding. I don't think so. I think it hasn't been done. I think they talked about it with Nixon or some other president. I'm not sure. So forgive me if I'm incorrect. But it's never been used. And there was talk about using it, I think, when Ronald Reagan was in office, but it wasn't used. And so I just got a feeling, just the way things are going, this is something that they want to do and they're going to get it done. They need to move him out of the way because Skiwi got a job to do. And y'all know her husband is uh, Ashkenaz Khazarian from New Khazaria. So I would pay close attention to these events coming up over the next couple of months because I think this is going to play into the impeachment too. Because if this isn't an official document, this is something that the Republicans can use in their efforts to remove him from office. That is still going on, and people are really not talking about it. But these committees are still meeting, trying to remove him from office. So if they do, there's going to be some chaos. If they don't, there's going to be some chaos. But I don't know why I feel like just I feel like because of the Simpsons episode that said we're gonna have a first black president in 2024, I believe this is it. So y'all know how right the Simpsons be, because the writers of the Simpsons are the children of the corn who know things. So let me finish this.
And I'm an elderly man, and I know what the hell I'm doing. I've been president. I put this country back on its feet. I don't need his recommendation. It's
How
totally
bad is your memory, and can you continue as president?
My memory is so bad. I let you speak. That's
Do you feel your
my
memory has gotten worse, Mr. President?
My memory is not good. My memory is fine. My memory. Take a look at what I've done since I become president. None of you thought I could pass any of the things I got passed. How'd that happen? I guess.
We know how it happens because the people who are really in power gave you the legislation and told you, here, do this. And then the people who we elect, who work for those people, but we don't know that. They just go ahead and usher in the stuff. And then we think, oh, he did something for us. But in all actuality, when you dig down in the bill, he didn't do nothing for us. What he is a globalist, and he's done the globalist business, just like our politicians have.
I just forgot what was going on.
Mr. President,
If voters have concerns about your age, how are you going to assuage them? And do you fear that this report is only going to fuel further concerns about your age?
Only by some of you.
Mr. President,
Cleared up criminal liability today, but do you take responsibility for at least being careless with classified material?
I take responsibility for not having seen exactly what my staff was doing. It goes in and points out things that appeared in my garage, things that came out of my home, things that were moved not by me, but my staff.
Mr. President, for months when you were asked about your age, you would respond with the words, watch me. Many American people have been watching, and they have expressed concerns about your age.
That is your judgment. That is your judgment. That is not the judgment of the press.
They express concerns about your mental acuity. They say that you are too old. Mr. President, in December, you told me that you believe there are many other Democrats who could defeat Donald Trump. So why does it have to be you now? What is your answer to
I'm the
that
most
question?
qualified person in this country to be president of the United States and finish the job I started.
Sound like I need to be in power, because if I'm not in power, they're going to hem me up like they do in Code 45, and my son might be going to the pokies. And right now I could keep him out of the pokies and all our tea from coming out. And my brother, because my brother jammed up too, and he might be getting ready to go to the pokies. So there's a there, but he either didn't do something right, or we finding out too much, or he's not moving fast enough, and so they got to get him out of the way so they can get Skiwi in there. And I believe Skiwi will do anything any Children of the Corn tell her to do, because she's not one of us. She's one of these other people, the people of color, who tend to go along with the Children of the Corn. So, and she's definitely not going to do nothing for black people, because she's made that clear. So she's good with them. But when they finish with her, they're going to break her just like they break everybody else. She's pretty much the only one I didn't have anything to say about on my revisiting the Black Swan video. But I think her moment is getting ready to shine right before her breaking. It shall be revealed.
Why are you confusing the names of world leaders?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
I did not share classified information.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us.
So I don't know what in the world is going on, y'all. This did not happen for any old reason. There's a there. We need to pay attention to it. But keep prepping. Whatever you do, you keep prepping. You prepare for anything and everything. A lot of stuff is going on. A lot of things are going on. A lot of preparation, emergency preparedness meetings, a lot of drills. Things are going on overseas. We're having earthquakes in diverse places. I don't know if y'all heard about the earthquake over there in off the coast of Florida. Don't know if that was a practice test for a boom boom, but it is on the East Coast. And just keep in mind that doomsday map that I've talked about. And then we have Project 2025. There are a lot of things that have to take place before 2025. And again, I've been telling you that their agenda has been accelerated. So you do not have time to let grass grow under your feet. You need to be prepping those spring gardens. You need to be starting your seedlings if you got them. You need to try to wind down your preps while things are still available, while the supply chain is still moving, while our money is still worth something. Make sure you have your non-perishable food items, stuff for cold, stuff for heat, batteries, lights, candles, all those things. We don't know what's coming down the pipe. We got to be prepared for everything: natural disasters, man-made disasters, civil unrest. And if you are Yasharel, if you are African American, you definitely need to be on guard, because there's an agenda to replace us. And if you cannot see it, I don't know what to say. Not only is there going to be an agenda to replace you, the agenda, you can see that. But what you won't see are the plans to scoop us up when unrest happens and they get to go. And if you haven't seen that video that I did about the King Alfred's plan, I think it's called Operation Garden Plot. It is on my Rumble channel. If you are African American, or if you're not, if you're a Gentile, you need to watch that video, because there's a specific executive order to collect certain groups of people in this country. And the first group of people that they are going to collect are African American people, especially those who have worked for the government, who have information, work for the military. If you have um, work for law enforcement, you're going to be first ones picked up, and your family. So you need to really understand what could happen when this certain type of chaos ensues. and I'm trying to talk in code as best I can. But please go over to the Rumble video and watch it. I don't want to put the link to it because they'll just not circulate the video. So you will have to go to the Rumble channel. The link for the Rumble channel is in the description, and you will have to scroll through those videos. But if you just type in the King Alfred plan or Operation Garden Plot, it should come up, and I'll go through and make sure it is easier. Or, it has something to do with African Americans, why we should be concerned. I may just go in and retitle it so that you all can find it easier, or re-upload it so that it will be easier for you to access. But you really need to prepare for what's coming, because I believe that they are accelerating the acceleration, and a lot of things are going to be happening at one time. There's not just going to be a one thing that you got to focus on. There's going to be like 70, 100 things that you need to focus on. So you are going to have to pay attention, close attention. You're going to have to multitask, and you are going to have to prepare. You cannot have any fear. This is not about being afraid of anything. It is just about being aware so that you can develop your own personal countermeasures to protect yourself. Our goal is to endure to the end. Excuse me. We're going to endure to the end, and we're going to pray that we're found worthy to escape what's coming on this earth, because it's getting ready to be wild. But just understand, you live in a nation that nobody likes, and even the people that are here don't like the people that are here. And so we are on our own. We are all we got, and we're going to have to work together. I know Black people got an issue right now, but y'all better find yourselves, gather yourselves, because it's about to get real, and we are not going to have any protection. Nobody's going to look out for us. It just is what it is. So knowing it's half the battle. Do what you got to do to wind up those preps. All right. Please like this video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified each and every time I upload new content. And make sure you are still subscribed to the channel, because YouTube will unsubscribe folks when they feel like it. Follow me on Odyssey and Rumble, Instagram, and on Facebook. Links are in the description. I don't post to social media, but in the event that I am taken down from this platform, I will post something to let you know. And I will also share content that I post on Rumble if I'm allowed to. I have to say that. Censorship is very high right now for truth tellers. Lastly, keep prepping, keep praying, keep seeking the Most High. Chase God's promises and do not chase his wrath, because we don't want that smoke. Repent for your sins daily, sins of commission and sins of omission. Learn those laws, statutes, and commandments. Get on back through your Leviticus. Study Exodus and Leviticus and Numbers, and learn what we are supposed to do, and try to live holy and come out of this system. Be set apart. It's lonely. Trust me, I know. It is very lonely. It's tiresome. You don't get much rest. People are walking around acting like it's nothing happening. And so it's very disheartening. But you are awakened. You are chosen for this hour. Your spirit has been quickened. And so you need to move the way that the Holy Spirit tells you to move. But you need to keep watch, like the word tells you to keep watch, so that no man deceives you. Because all the men who are supposed to be leading us and caring for us are deceiving us. And they are doing so because, one, they are men. Two, they're working for the adversary. And three, they are not our leaders, because our king is our leader. And that is what we need to recenter on. We need to get away from these systems and people who mean us no good. And we need to understand that and be firm in that, have strong convictions in that, and do what you got to do. It's lonely, but trust me, on the other end, you'll be rewarded. All right, y'all, this is Marty K. Love y'all, and I'm out.